Alchemist's final trial, the 12 sigils. The grand laboratory of the Aurelius Academy hummed with the sound of bubbling beakers. Alara, a senior student of the chemical arts, stood before a tray of 12 mysterious white powders. Her mentor, Professor Soren, adjusted his glasses. To graduate, Alara, you must identify each salt by its essence and reaction. Begin with the ghost of the air. Alara took the first vial, ammonium chloride. She mixed it with sodium hydroxide and heated it. A pungent smell filled the air. When she brought a glass rod dipped in concentrated HCl near the test tube, thick white fumes erupted like a spirit. Group 0, she whispered. Ammonium chloride identified. Lead your way through the first group, Soren commanded. Alara picked up 2 more vials, lead nitrate and lead acetate. She dissolved them in water and added dilute hydrochloric acid. A heavy, white precipitate settled at the bottom like falling snow. Lead ions, she noted. To distinguish the anions, she added concentrated sulfuric acid to the lead nitrate, seeing brown fumes of nitrogen dioxide. Then, she rubbed the lead acetate between her fingers with oxalic acid. The unmistakable scent of vinegar, the acetate mark, filled her senses. Alara moved to the acidic vapors of the second group. She held the vial of arsenic chloride. After passing hydrogen sulfide gas through the acidified solution, a bright yellow precipitate, as vivid as a canary's wing, appeared. Arsenic chloride, she declared. The toxicity of the metal required a steady hand, but Alara's grip was firm. The yellow sulfide was the undeniable signature of the arsenic sigil. Professor Soren pointed to a beautiful greenish-blue powder. This one carries the color of the sea. Alara knew it was copper carbonate. She added dilute acid, and the powder hissed with effervescence, releasing carbon dioxide that turned lime water milky. Then, she treated the solution with hydrogen sulfide. A deep, midnight black precipitate of copper sulfide crashed out of the blue liquid. The copper is revealed, she said, her eyes reflecting the deep blue of the ions. Next came the third group, the realm of transition. Alara took the aluminium sulfate. She added ammonium chloride and then ammonium hydroxide. A white, gelatinous mass appeared, looking like a trapped cloud in the test tube. Aluminium, she whispered. To confirm the sulfate, she added barium chloride solution to a fresh sample, creating a white precipitate that refused to dissolve even in the strongest acids. The 7th vial contained ferric chloride. As Alara added potassium ferrocyanide, the solution transformed instantly into a stunning Prussian blue that looked like bottled ink. Iron in its 3rd state, Alara remarked. She then confirmed the chloride anion by performing the chromyl chloride test. Orange-red vapors swirled within the glass, confirming the presence of the salt's stinging bite. The 4th group is a symphony of colors, Soren remarked, handing her cobalt chloride and nickel carbonate. Alara watched as the cobalt reacted with ammonium hydroxide and hydrogen sulfide to form a black precipitate, which turned a beautiful blue when fused into a bead. Then she turned to the nickel carbonate. Upon adding dimethylglyoxime, DMG, a spectacular rosy red complex blossomed like a flower in the tube. Cobalt and nickel, Alara announced, the twins of the 4th circle. Alara reached for the zinc acetate. Adding sodium hydroxide created a white precipitate that dissolved when she added more, a classic sign of the zinc ion's amphoteric nature. To confirm the acetate once more, she heated the salt with ethanol and sulfuric acid. A fruity, sweet aroma, the scent of esters, wafted through the lab. Zinc acetate is accounted for, she said, checking the 8th salt off her list. Almost there, Soren said, gesturing to the barium chloride. Alara performed the flame test. She dipped a platinum wire into the salt and held it to the blue Bunsen flame. The fire turned a sharp, grassy green. The apple green of barium, she noted. Adding potassium chromate to the solution yielded a yellow precipitate, confirming the group 5 cation. The chloride test once again confirmed its partner. Finally, only the magnesium sulfate remained. Ilara added ammonium chloride, ammonium hydroxide, and finally disodium hydrogen phosphate. She scratched the inner side of the test tube with a glass rod, and slowly, white crystals began to form like tiny stars. Magnesium, she concluded. Ilara stood tall, her 12 vials identified. Soren nodded, handing her the golden spatula. You have mastered the salts, Ilara. The elements are yours to command.